All right, and good day, everyone. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios, and we're taking a look at your regional forecast for Northwest Arkansas, the Arkansas River Valley, Northeast Oklahoma, and of course, Southwest Missouri. We're grateful for you tuning in today. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic start to the weekend and a great day overall so far. Let's take a look at what we've got for this afternoon. So some areas, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky forecast because further to the west, after that rain activity's cleared out, it's going to be a little bit warmer. Stillwater, 78 is the expected afternoon high, 77 to 78, right around the upper 70s near the Tulsa Metroplex roughly. And then parts of the River Valley are actually going to be a little bit warmer than the map is accounting for based off of what we're seeing with the latest indications. Mid-upper 70s, Northwest Arkansas, Southwest Missouri, upper 70s, getting close to the lower 80s in the River Valley. So a little bit overall of a warm afternoon across the region. Now, overnight tonight, here's a look at what we've got. Kind of the same old forecast that we've seen the last several mornings, maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer in some parts, especially southwest Missouri. Branson starting off in 63, Joplin around 60, upper 60s for the River Valley, and then right around the large portion of northeast Oklahoma into northwest Arkansas, right around the upper 50s to lower 60s. Fayetteville tonight, going to be one of those weird mornings that Fayetteville, I think, is going to drop 1 or 2 degrees cooler than everywhere else, probably into the upper 50s. If you've lived in Northwest Arkansas for several years and you've seen forecast updates and everything, Northwest Arkansas, specifically the Drake Field reporting location, it's an odd one because there's days where it's, anywhere between 2 to 5 degrees warmer than anywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. And then there's mornings where it's 2 to 5 degrees cooler than everywhere else in Northwest Arkansas. So going to start off a little bit cooler than some parts of Northwest Arkansas tomorrow morning. It's going to be one of those days. So just wanted to highlight that as it's what we're forecasting for overnight tonight. The good news is no highlighted risks for severe weather today. So any showers and thunderstorms that do develop or have been across parts of the area so far today, they're not going to be, necessarily severe. There will be loud, maybe with 1 or 2 that produce some lightning, maybe some heavy rainfall, but we're not expecting any sort of organized severe weather across the region, which is always great this time of year when you have, beneficial rainfall, but there's not any sort of, connection to severe weather. We'll take the rainfall. Some areas may not take the rainfall, especially in northeast Oklahoma, where there's been quite a bit of rainfall, but some parts of northwest Arkansas, River Valley, we still need some of that rainfall. And so we'll be keeping an eye on that activity. Overall, accounting for what we kind of had this morning into the remainder today, still the high to expected range, but not everyone's probably going to see activity. And it's certainly not an all-day washout. We'll show you that here with the future scan in just a second. But some areas that see some additional rainfall today, I'd say anywhere between about 1 to maybe 2.5 inches, localized higher amounts of maybe 3 or more possible, especially in the Boston Mountains, further off to the east, and then in parts of eastern Oklahoma, as you can see near Sallisaw, Tahlequah, some of those locations out there, where there's a little bit heavier rainfall possible throughout the remainder of the day today. Here's a look at future scan. Now, as we head into the lunch break, there's going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not everyone's going to see this activity this afternoon. Here's a look at the evening forecast, and you can see, scattered showers and thunderstorms kind of lingering across northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, parts of the River Valley. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, activity should clear out. So the good news is there's a little bit less rain chances for tomorrow morning. And of course, stick around. We'll have an evening update with the latest future scan radar. But as you saw, basically, far eastern Oklahoma, northeast Oklahoma, southwest Missouri, and parts of northwest Arkansas are going to see the highest rain chances today, but it's not going to be a solid line and a washout. It's going to be scattered activity. So not everyone's going to see shower and thunderstorm activity. It's kind of like what we saw, I think it was Thursday, when we had some of those, pop-up showers and thunderstorms kind of area-wide, but not everyone saw it. It's kind of what we're looking at for the forecast for tonight. Now, northwest Arkansas, River Valley. I think later tomorrow evening, we may see another round of some showers and thunderstorms. So the rain chances right now, a little bit lower than they are today for northwest Arkansas. Memorial Day, a little bit lower than that in terms of the rain chances. Now, keep in mind, I've been mentioning, if you're headed out to any sort of outdoor gatherings, we do have some outdoor gatherings throughout the weekend for Memorial Day. And so if you're headed out to any of those throughout the weekend, into Memorial Day itself, make sure that you have the rain gear accessible and you're aware of the forecast, just so you're not caught off guard by a thunderstorm. We're not necessarily talking severe weather, but we all know it's not fun when you're caught off guard in the rain activity or if there's lightning outdoors. So just keep in mind, I wouldn't cancel any sort of plans or make any sort of significant adjustments. Get out there, but just, bring a poncho, umbrella, something like that. And then more rain and thunderstorm chances Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then it's going to start to feel a little bit more like it should for this time of year by the time we get to late week in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. So take it a day at a time. It's kind of the catchphrase for the next several days. We have daily rain and thunderstorm chances. We're not necessarily talking severe weather every day, but there could be a couple of days where maybe have some stronger storms. But today is not one of those days, as we showed you here just a second ago. Otherwise, every day is going to be different in terms of timing, coverage, rain totals, all of those details. So take it one day at a time. We'll focus on today, tomorrow, Memorial Day when we get there as well. And then we'll get into the rain and thunderstorm chances by early next week. Here's a look at Northeast Oklahoma. It's kind of the same thing. Lower rain chances tomorrow and then again on your Memorial Day. So the good news is at least the rain chances right now looking to be around 20%, maybe a little bit more sunshine as well. And then by the time we get to the end of the 7-day forecast, notice we're back into the upper 80s. It's going to start to feel a lot more like late spring, early summer before you know it. So these days where it's a little bit cooler, even though it is humid and not exactly the most pleasant to be outside, at least enjoy it because, hey, we're about to see maybe some warmer temperatures, as you can see, in the near future. That's a look at your forecast for this region, and hopefully you have a fantastic one. The best thing to do to support us is by sharing us with your friends and family, turning us on your TV. If you own a local business, you can turn us on the TV and run us 24 hours a day. Just anything like that helps. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers on all of our social media, across all of our social media. Per page, not explaining it correctly, but we're trying to get there with all of our pages by the end of the year. So the best thing to do is just share us with friends and family. And we appreciate all of your support and your feedback too. Let us know your feedback, comment below. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, Facebook, anything like that. And the other thing too, if you're looking to, support us and advertise your local business, partnership with us, anything like that, we do have options available. Northeast Oklahoma, Southwest Missouri, the Arkansas River Valley, and Northwest Arkansas. We do have options available. And so head on over to our website if you're looking to advertise, weather225.com. Hit the Home tab button, and then when the drop-down menu shows up, there's a page that says Advertise with Us. It's got all of our contact information there. So thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day. You can advertise with us this storm season and throughout the year. Contact us today for availability and pricing. Weather225 since 2015.